Welcome to Board Game TV. It's Fantasy Friday, and we are continuing with Pathfinder: Rise of the Runelords, and we are in the mission Trouble in Sandpoint. As cowardly as they are crafty, goblins still lurk in Sandpoint, stirring up trouble. They've even revealed strange ruins beneath the town streets. Fret out the last of the goblins and destroy the evil things they've unleashed before someone gets hurt. Alright, this is going to be a lot more combat heavy. There's a lot more monsters in this one. After a character encounters a wrathful sin-spawn henchman, then we have them and this Corvus guy as a henchman, and the villain is this Irilum. Roll a 1d6 on a 1, discard the top card of the Blessings deck. And each character will gain a power feat after we beat this one. So I've already uncovered our first blessing. We have Kyra here. We have the Catacombs of Wrath, the Glassworks, Shrine of Lamatsu, the Old Light, and Village House. Now he's pretty good at Divine, so we probably want to send him to the Shrine of Lamatsu. So that's where we're going to send him. He's going here to the Shrine of Lamatsu, and let's see what we do. It says, if you encounter a blessing, you are dealt 2 points of mental damage that may not be reduced. Alright. And we encounter a blessing. 2 points of mental damage. So we're going to have to get rid of 2 cards, and I'm going to get rid of this Find Traps, and I'll get rid of this Blessing of the Gods. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to spend the Blessing of the Gods we just got, and we're going to explore again. And we have, our first henchman here, Wrathful Sinspawn. Before the encounter, succeed a Wisdom 6 check, or the difficulty of your checks is increased by 1 for the rest of the turn. Okay, so our Wisdom is 12. We're 12-sided dice. Let's see what we get. We pass. Alright, so this guy is a 9. Let's see here. Let's we have our Holy Light spell. We're gonna do our Divine plus 2d6, and it is not an undead trait. So okay. Alright, so let's see, we just need a 9 or higher. And we beat it easily. And let's see if we can recharge this card instead of discarding it. We can recharge it. Good. Okay, and now we can close this location. Well, it's pretty quick. On closing, you may banish a blessing to draw a random blessing from the box. Well, you know what? We won't. It says you may, so we don't have to do that. So there we go. Location number 1 already closed. We have to do our thing though. That's right. We have to roll a d6. And we rolled a 5. So we're not going to have to do this thing right here. Discard the top card of the Blessings deck. So this place is closed. That was a good turn. So let's do our second thing. Alright. Valeros. Where are we going to send him? Knowledge, banish a card from your hand, succeed a Wisdom Perception, summon and defeat a Wrathful Sinspawn henchman. Well, this place is combat heavy. It's got a lot of monsters there. So I'll tell you what, we'll send him there. You may attempt a Wisdom or Perception check 7 to evade a monster. Well, I don't think we're going to be evading, so let's go. Let's go. And our first monster is a Scout. The difficulty to defeat the Scout. Alright, before the encounter, the Scout deals 1d4 minus 1 range combat to you. 4 minus 1. Wow, that's terrible. 3 damage to me. Okay, I can recharge this. Get rid of 2. And I'll just get rid of one of these blessings. Okay, we got to beat a 9 to beat him. Because we're going to go up by 1 because we are scenario 1. So, let's see. Combat check. Strength or melee, which is a d10, and reveal, you roll a 1d6. So let's go. 4 and 6 is 10. We beat him, no problem. Let's play this blessing, and we're going to keep going. And we have a Bunyip. Before the encounter, succeed a Wisdom 9 check, or the difficulty. Okay, well, we're not going to be able. So we're going to have to beat a 10 to beat him. But again, we'll do what we normally do. Okay, well that was bad. Alright, so we have a, well actually, we're gonna get rid of this. I want a different weapon. So we have 6, 8, 9, 4. So we beat the Bunya. And that's going to be the end of his turn. And we're going to draw 4 new cards come the beginning of next turn. And we have Ezran. He's going to go. And he's good at intelligence knowledge. So we'll send him to the Old Light. And it is at this location, add 1d6 to checks using the fire trait. Okay, well I don't have any fire trait really. There's a lot of monsters here, so let's see what we get. Potion of Hiding. Intelligence Craft 4. Well, yes, possibly. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, so it's done. We are going to use our Charm Person spell. We're going to bury this card to use 1 random human ally from the box. And gain it. And we're going to discard that ally, and we're going to keep exploring this location. Enfeeble. Intelligence Arcane 6. Oh man. So you're rolling terrible. 4, 5, 6. No, 5. Yeah, we didn't get it. Okay, so we didn't get that. And I think that's going to be the end of his turn. Alright, so Kyra here, where we want? We're good at Wisdom again. Over here. So we'll send him here to the Glassworks. And the Glassworks is if you fail a check, discard the top card of your deck. Okay. Alright, so let's draw some cards for him. Oh boy, it's not some good ones. This is not a good hand. And Fiery Weapon. Wow, this is kind of what we want. We want an Intelligence Arcane Wisdom Divine. So we have a chance to get this. 6, and we get it. And that is what we want. And I tell you what, we're going to get rid of a blessing, and we're going to keep exploring. And we find again the Wraithful Sin Spawn with this guy. This guy's finding these things. All right, let's see if we can succeed at our Wisdom check. We do, so it's not going to go up 1. And we will use this Fiery Weapon. Oh my goodness. But we don't have a weapon. Oh my goodness, that's right. Well, I can use my strength melee. Okay, the Blessing of Lamatsu is actually a good one. It says, bury this card, add 2 dice to a check to defeat the monster. So we're going to do that. Okay, so that's good. We have a strength of melee of 6, and we have +2. So actually, I would get 3 6-sided dice and have a good chance of beating this guy. Well, okay, let's see. We have 8 +2 is 10. So we do beat him. Let's see if he comes back, or blessing. Well, we rolled a 1, so we do have to discard the top card of the Blessings deck. Now, we do get to close this location. Let's see here. Succeed a Wisdom Perception check. Alright. That should not be too hard. We will go ahead and use this blessing right here to add an extra die, just in case. Yeah, no problem. So the Glassworks is closed. It has no effect. So we have closed this location. Wow. So we're off to a good start. Alright, let's do Valeros. He's going to draw 4 new cards. Hopefully he'll get a weapon here. And I'm not seeing one. There we go. There's a good weapon. And he's going to fight. Or he's going to do this Wand of Shield. Well, Intelligence Arcane, there's no way he beats this. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to spend a blessing to keep going. And we get a short sword. Strength melee 7. No, not even with that's a 2, 5, 6. We're 1 short, so no. I have my soldier here, and we'll discard him to keep going. And we find a siren. All damage dealt by the siren is mental. That may not be reduced. Okay, well, check to defeat wisdom. Well, we don't have a good wisdom. We have, there's no way we're beating that siren. If undefeated, examine the top 3 cards of your deck and discard any allies. Shuffle the remaining cards into your deck. Well, this is going. We cannot reduce it, so this is done. The siren is here, man. Wow. If undefeated, examine the top 3 cards of your deck, okay, and discard any allies. There are none. Okay. And that siren is going back into that deck, and I have to think about that. That siren is going to be problems. I don't have a good wisdom thing. I'm going to have to send Kyra over there, actually, probably. And so that's the end of Valeros' turn. That hurt. So, it's Ezran. He's still here at the old light. Let's see what's going to happen with him. He'll draw a card. Lightning touch. And he has a mercenary. So it's going to have to be an 11. We have lightning touch or acid arrow. Let's see here. My arcane is D12. Alright, so we'll use a D12 here. And I get 2D4. And that was a terrible roll. No, there's no way I beat this. So the mercenary beat us. We rolled a 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, we were too short. So I have my bracers of the protection. I can recharge it. And now we have 1 damage. And I will do my arcane armor. But if I succeed at arcane, I can recharge it. And the mercenary goes back into the thing here. Okay, and let's see if I can keep my lightning touch. Yes. Man, this has been rough going now. Well, Kyra's the only one doing any good. So we're going to send Kyra here. And we'll give him his cards. Still, he has no weapon, but that's okay. And we find, here's the siren again. Alright, so we have a wisdom check. Now, our wisdom is 12. And I can use this blessing spell, this blessing, and roll 2 dice. Okay, well that's beautiful. That's 18 there. That's gone. So, alright, we beat that one. And that is going to be it for his turn. Valeros is up. And he will go. And with that, okay. And this thing, put 1 card of your choice from your hand on top of your deck. Yeah, I'll put the crowbar. So we have the dog slicer here. Strength melee, and then a D6. Well, that's 9 plus 3, 4 actually. So that's going to be good enough. So we beat that thing. And that'll be the end of that turn. Ezran here's got to draw some cards. Okay, we're going to discard this to see the top card. And if it is a blessing or magic, you may immediately counter it. Well, it's not. Alright, so we'll see if we can recharge this. We can. Alright, so that was that. Let's do our first card here is Goblin Cut Purse. Succeed a wisdom or bury 1 random card from your hand. Well, it's a D8. Alright. Oh, no, I will not. So I have to bury a card from my hand. I think I'll bury the thieves' tools. Let's fight this thing. And we have acid arrow. And so let's do our arcane plus 2 die 4. Maybe we'll do a better job this turn. Yes, we do. So the goblin cut purse has been defeated. And let me do, what do I do with acid arrow? Let's see. Well, I can recharge it. And that's going to be it for Ezra in this turn. We're not going to explore anymore because we don't have any more spells. Okay, Kyra is here. And he's going to draw a card. And we're going to see what we get here. We get a Yeth-hound. A wisdom or difficulty is... Alright, well, let's see here. A wisdom 6 check. Well, we passed that, no problem. Let's see what we're going to do here. We don't have a weapon. However, we can use our strength melee. And since Valeros is here with us, we do get to add his attack. So we got a 7, but we have a +2, 8, 9, which is exactly what we needed to beat this thing. Wow. And I think that will be the end of his turn. Valeros is going to go. And let's see what we get. We find a bugbear. Okay, well, we're going to fight him again. It has a strength of 10. Okay, we got 15, so we beat the bugbear. And I think that'll be it for him. Ezra in here, back at the old light. Let him draw his cards. Come on, get a spell. A force missile, okay, that's good. And a quarterstaff. Alright, let's see what we get. A pit trap. Alright, let's see what we can do. Recharges to add 1d6 to your non-combat intelligence or wisdom. Okay, well that's actually... I can use the sage to actually do that. My wisdom is a d8 plus 1 and a 6. So that's 8. That is good enough to beat that. And if defeated, I can explore again. So let's go. And we have that mercenary's back. I have to recharge my sage. That's fine. Okay, so I have my force missile. And yeah, it's going to be 11. Alright, so we will get a d12, and it's 2d4. Okay, well, let's see. 6 plus 2 is 8. Alright. Yeah, 6. Let's see, what am I using? Force missile, which my arcane, yeah. 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. So we beat it. There we go. Let's see, do we keep force missile? We do. It goes back into our pile here. Alright, so that's freaking 2 monsters. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, I don't have a spell for my discard pile. Yeah. Well, we might risk it using the quarterstaff. So we're gonna use the crow, and we're gonna explore again. And we find a skeleton. If your defeat has either slashing or piercing trait, well, it does not. It has bludgeoning actually, so it's pretty good. It's got an 8. We can reveal this. I can get 2d6s, so I can get rid of the card. And my strength is a d6. So we'll get rid of that. We get 3d6s to try to get an 8. Yes, no problem. So we beat the skeleton. It is done. And I think that'll be the end of that turn. Alright, so Kyra is here. We're going to go ahead and explore. And we find an ambush. Oof. It defeated. Alright, wisdom perspective. Okay, so good thing we're good at wisdom. I have thieves' tools. As a matter of fact, I can discard this card to defeat a barrier whose highest difficulty defeat is 11 or lower. It is 10. So, yeah. We'll discard it. And we'll beat the ambush. And that means we can explore again. And this is going to be this guy. Now, okay, let's do our wisdom check. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so, I can use my strength. Valeros is there with me. I can use this guy right here. I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll really good. Actually, I'm gonna have to strength the melee d6 and then Valeros. I have to roll really good. Alright, so I did it. I had a 5 and a 2, and I have a 3 there, so that's 8, and then 2, 9, 10. So we beat this guy. So let's see if we have to discard a blessing. We do not. And, well, we can go ahead and close this location. Summon and defeat. Okay, well, alright. Let's do that again. Okay, alright. Whew, that was 6 and 4. So we beat this guy. So we are able to close the Catacombs of Wrath. You may shuffle an item from your discard pile into your deck. Okay, well, I have the Thieves' Tools, so I think I will do that and shuffle that into my deck. It's always good to have those back. Okay. And that is the end of that turn. Okay. It's Valeros. We're going to move him. Ezran is there. I think maybe we'll send him here to help Ezran. How about that? So we'll go to the old light and we'll find an enchanter. The difficulty is enchanter. Okay, so it's going to be 9. Before the encounter, deals 1 force damage to me. Alright. Okay, I'll get rid of the crowbar. Alright. We should have no problem beating this thing. But it's going to do another damage to me. But I got the plate, so that shouldn't be that bad. Okay, 11 for our base. We beat the enchanter, and then I have to recharge this thing to reduce my combat damage, and that's it for him. And yeah, so Ezran will go, and let's draw some cards for Ezran. Well, that's not the greatest. We have Scorching Ray. I like to get this. I would love to get this. Come on, get a good roll. Yes. Okay, so we grab Scorching Ray. And I'm going to use my Toad. We're going to discard him. And we're going to explore again. And here's the villain. Alright, Corvus here. If undefeated after there's one, okay, if defeated you may immediately attempt to close the location. Alright. So this guy has a combat of 9. He's not that bad. I'm going to use that Scorching Ray I just got. I'll get my Arcane plus 2d6 plus Valeros is at my location, so I get a bonus there. Alright, and yeah, no problem. Whooped him. And let's see, all I got to do, let me see if I can recharge that. I cannot. I got to lose that. Damn it. Let's see if we can close this location. Alright, we need a 6. I got a 2 plus 1, 3. I barely did it, but I did it. So we can close the old light. It doesn't have any effect. So, yeah. Well, that was Ezran's turn. So we only have one location to go, and it's going to be at the village house. Kyra's going to head there. It says, when attempting a check to acquire an ally, you may instead recharge a card to acquire the ally. Okay. Alright, well, you know, still, this guy still doesn't have any weapons. So, yeah, our spells. Okay, Grizzled Mercenary. Let's see here. Charisma Diplomacy. Well, our Charisma Diplomacy is a D6. Did not get him. Okay, that's fine. And I think that'll be the end of the turn. We'll send Valeros over here. And he'll draw 2 cards. And let's see what he finds. An Ogre. 14 damage. Wow. Okay, so what I think I may do is I may just go ahead and just discard this. I may recharge it. That's right. You know, I've been forgetting to do that. He can recharge cards. When you play a weapon, you may recharge it instead of discarding it. So I've been forgetting that. So let's go ahead and recharge these cards. And I guess we'll recharge a Dog Slicer. We get a bonus. Our strength melee and then 2 D6s. Well, okay. 8, 4, 5, 13. That thing is 14, but our strength of melee is 3, so we beat it. I'll recharge this bad boy. So we beat the Ogre. I think I'm going to use the Troubadour, and we're going to go ahead and explore again. Mending spell. Well, I don't think we're going to be getting that. Well, it only costs 2. I could get it, but what's the point? Yeah, well, no. I still get it. I'll discard it. And that will be the end of his turn. And now it's Ezrin's turn. And we're going to send Ezrin here as well. Let's see here. Here's the villain. Okay. Well, first we had to draw a card. Alright, it says, before the encounter, choose a character at your location to summon and encounter a Wraithful Spin Spawn Henchman. Okay, I think I'll have Valeros do that. So Valeros will use Glaive. He gets 2 D10s. If I remember right, they are 9. Which we beat anyways. And now we have to roll a 1. We won't have to discard a blessing. Okay, so check the defeat. We have Combat 14 or Arcane 10. Now I can use my Lightning Touch, which would be Arcane, and so I will roll my Arcane die, which is a 12, and 2d4. I get a +4 because Valeros is there, and all I need is a 10 or higher to beat this guy. And we did it no problem. So we beat this guy. And let's see, each character gains a power feat. So we won Trouble in Sandpoint. The next adventure is Approach to Thistletop. So we're actually doing pretty good. This was easier than the last adventure, which had no villains or henchmen, to be honest with you. We got lucky finding those henchmen at the beginning there and were able to close those locations. So banish at one close, we have to banish a card from our hand. Well, we're not closing it. We beat the guy, so that's fine. So I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I will see you then. Have fun.